Minion of the Mighty is a rare from 2021's Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Kobolds are interesting, and I have kobold opinions. Kobolds originate from Germanic folklore, where they're a type of housegeist. They come in various forms, but are often just entities that are never seen. They may help with household tasks, or just make noises. But either way, you never want to anger a kobold. They are vindictive little buggers and will ruin your stuff up. The many forms and what is considered a kobold in folklore varies. Some consider the shit-based Klabauterman to be a type of kobold. Same with the poltergeist or the little gnomey guys. Sometimes mind spirits. This variation of forms is also true in modern fantasy, where there are basically 3 particularly extant kobold types, and the one you were thinking of is always the first one you encountered in your nerdish travels. For me, that was the goblinoid kobold. They're just little goblin-y guys, and you find them in mines or dungeons or whatever. Thanks, Castle of the Winds. You taught me what a kobold was, and that you can just kind of push your little barbarian icon over them, because they're not threats at all. These are the ones that Magic the Gathering does. They're not quite goblins, but you could be forgiven for calling them goblins. The next variation are your reptilian little lizard dudes that you see in Dungeons & Dragons. I'll be honest, as someone who is not a D&D type, for the longest time I didn't realize these were kobolds. They're little fellas and people sure seem to like them, especially on the internet. Now, the third type is gonna vary depending where you are. So Warcraft and Might and Magic both have rodenty little rat-like kobolds, and sure, those are definitely out there. I'm sure somebody thinks of those first. But if you're wandering around the Japanese corners of the media landscape, kobolds tend to be dogmen. The Wizardry series depicts kobolds this way, and that's one of the big ones to get traction out there. But the thing is, all of these somehow evolved from Dungeons & Dragons. The original monster manual describes kobolds as being related to goblins, but with dog-like voices, and depicts them as they're dogmen. The Japanese localization of the monster manual stresses the dog side a little more. Going back to Magic, Legends Crimson Kobolds is a little dog guy. But that's where it is. They all branch from dog goblins. Back to my kobold opinions. Kobolds are good. They are flawless mook designs, the sort you can accidentally step on if you're not careful. The best version of kobolds, though, are the ones you're thinking of right now.